I can see you there from a mile away, looking down upon all the flowers today, blending in. You are a flower girl.
Hello and welcome everyone to today's video. It's Vlogmas day 11. Let's start this day with a cup of tea. It is called a winter tea and this has apple, rooibos, cinnamon and clove. So let's give it a go. This is the kind of tea that I like. It's kind of very spicy. Also the sun is a little blinding, but it's too beautiful not to be sitting here right now. We had a few kind of darker day. Oh, I really like this. It says that you have to like keep the tea bag in it for 10 minutes and I did that. And I tried like after 2 minutes and it definitely developed a nice spicy taste over these 10 minutes. So yeah, today I don't really know where the day is gonna take us. I took care of the bunnies this morning. They're so cute and I just want them to feel the best. But they seem to be getting used to us a little more. Like I can pet them and they're absolutely fine with that. They're just eating a bunch of salad and carrots and having all of these treats every day, which I'm very happy about. And also I wanted to show you the necklace that I'm wearing because it's like a very makeshift kind of thing. I think I told you that I like to do this with beautiful buttons. This is the button that I found in my grandma's sewing case. And yeah, I also often use a thread when it comes to like necklaces that are just very dainty, because this little pendant, like I didn't have a necklace chain that would go through it. So yeah, I just do a thread, and what I like about it is that it gives me the option to go with whichever length. So yeah, this is the look. I feel like this entire Vlogmas I've been dressing very like 60s. Today this is a very 70s Stevie Nicks kind of look. This skirt we actually thrifted together not too far ago. So yeah, I kind of want to make some lunch right now. It's already a little later in the day. And we have that porridge advent calendar and there are savory porridges inside. I haven't tried them yet, so today I really want to try a salty porridge. So let's get that going. So this is it. It says that it kind of comes out like a risotto kind of dish. So I'm excited. I love risotto, so that's good. This has mushroom and leek. And it says that it only takes you 3 minutes, which seems really good. Let's see, how is this? You just have to add water and then that's it. Okay, so let's do this. My boyfriend just came home from work and he's having this kind of bread. He made this bean paste himself. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, it's very good. Very spicy, but very good. We also made some hummus the other day. So I'm just also having a little bit of that. The bean paste? I actually think I prefer the bean paste. It's a lot more savory, which I like. But yeah, let's get that risotto going. Way too real time, just because you know my name does not mean the same. Okay, let's give this a go. It seems very like mushy for like risotto, but it smells really nice. Surprisingly, it does kind of taste like risotto. The consistency is kind of off though. This is like the sort of consistency. It's alright, but you can tell that this doesn't have like real mushrooms or a leek. It's alright though. It's also kind of bitter. I feel like for like a quick lunch, this is alright. But it isn't something that I'm like, oh, tonight I'm gonna have this for dinner and be excited over. So a while ago I came across this article that was basically discussing lead in dishes. and I got a little concerned. So vintage dishes generally have a lot more lead because there were some regulations. In 1971, for the first time, people were like, it's not okay to have that much lead in your dishes because people used to use it for kind of the effect that this mug has, where you just put it on and then it just looks very glazed and very nice. And lead isn't like dangerous if you just have it staying around, but as soon as you digest it, it can do some harm. And so I got these. These are lead test swabs, and today I kind of want to go through a bunch of kitchenware dishes and just give it a go. I'm a little afraid that all of my beautiful dishes like this will be contaminated, because then I don't know what to do. Like, I'm also mainly doing this because I feel like Teddy Boy will soon start to eat from our dishes, and so I don't want to give him anything that has lead. But yeah, basically I kind of like read into it, and if something has lead, you just shouldn't use that dish anymore. So I'm a little concerned, but this seems a good way to do it. Apparently you just take these swabs, put them in water, swipe it, and if it is dark red, it has lead. If it doesn't, if it's like a lighter orange, if it kind of stays the color that it is, then it is fine. I also read in one article that if your dish looks like this and it's like very intact, then it often doesn't even make any harm. But as soon as you like chip a bit off, then the lead can also come out a lot more. But I feel like this also like is a little cracked on the inside. Maybe I can show you. So kind of like around here. I hope that this doesn't do any harm. So yeah, I figured I would take you along. Maybe this is interesting. Maybe this is a sign for you, depending on how this goes, to lead test your things. I feel like lead poisoning is very rare, but it apparently is kind of deadly, or it can turn kind of deadly. And so as said, in 1971 they were like, you cannot do that much lead, and then in 2000 or 2001, I don't quite recall it, they even like lowered the amount of lead you can put in your dishes. And I feel like there are some petitions that I read about banning lead completely. So yeah, today we're just gonna see if I'm slowly poisoning myself with all of my beautiful dishes. Okay, so it's a little later now, and I have put out a selection of dishes that I want to test. I feel like I now need to find like a little container with some water, and then we can get this going. This also seems like a good occasion to tell you a little bit about my favorite dishes. So I put a little bit of water in this cup, where I have another one over there, because I also want to test these. I just hope that they're okay. Let's start. What shall we start with? Maybe we'll just start with the cup that I'm using today, the Christmas cup. Okay, so it's sealed. That seems like something. I also read that like a bunch of these test things don't really work. So let's see if this is a good one. This had good reviews, so like that's a good indicator. Oh, that's quite the smell. Okay, so they basically look like big cotton swabs. Here. Okay, let's keep it. That seems, oh, it's leaking color. Should it be leaking color? But it's not turning red. So I feel like this cup is fine. Can I like reuse this for another one now? Maybe I should just try it. Okay, so put this aside. Let me zoom you in a little, and we'll try something else. So I have these bowls where I used one earlier. I have 3 of them. See, they're a little chipped at like the top and on the inside. It's not turning red either, but now I'm wondering if I like should use a new swab. Probably should. Let's try it with the new one, and apparently you have to like do it for 30 seconds. The water in my cup is turning red. Does that mean that there's lead in the cup? Okay, 30 seconds. Let's go. So far nothing is happening. This gives me high hopes. Okay, so I feel like that was a good 30 seconds. Nothing happened. Let's try another one. The water in here definitely turned like a pinkish kind of red tone, and apparently it turns this kind of shade when it detects. So does that mean that this cup shouldn't be used anymore? I have another one of these, so let's give that a go. Okay, so here's the other one of that cup. Water, remove excess water. The water is turning darker and darker. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like anything is happening. But then why did the water turn pink on that other one? So it seems like there's nothing on this. Let's try the mug that literally turned the water pink. This is the orange to start with, and then this is what it looks like now. It's kind of like the exact same color. Let's try this bowl next. I see this one a lot in thrift stores. It's like a popular design apparently. If it is somewhere, it should be in the paint, right? Ah, it's turning. Okay, so the swabs definitely work. This is definitely getting a lot darker. I mean, is it only on the outside though? I think it's only in the paint. So is it fine to still use this? Maybe we should just use this at the core now. Okay, so just to show you, this is what the swab looks like, and this is what it looked like in the beginning. It definitely turned darker. It's in this bowl. Yeah, even like the water on it turned dark. Oh no. Okay, so this bowl definitely turned to swab red. So I feel like this needs to go, and I'm so sad because I said I see this so many times, so I'm not quite surprised because I feel like this is probably a thing with like cheaper dishes. But yeah, I'm sad. This was such a good trusty bowl. Well, anyway, you gotta go now, I guess. I'm still very confused as to why the water in here turned pink and then it doesn't, but then it didn't detect anything on both of the cups. Next up, let's try this. If this is gonna turn red, I'm gonna cry. This is like the set that I got from my great-grandfather. It is handmade by like one of his friends, I even believe, or like a neighbor. I have so many of these pieces. If this is gonna turn red, I'm gonna be so sad. Let's see. The sun is setting, it's getting darker out. I can't believe it's literally 3:30, but this didn't turn dark, so I'm very relieved that this whole set can stay. Next up, let's try some pots. I'm so afraid. I recently thrifted this one with you. These are so dreamy. Let's see. I feel like if these pots are infected, then that's even worse, because you like cook and like heat stuff in that. I feel like that's worse. I don't know if that makes any sense though. So let's see. This was like a fun science experiment until one of my favorite bowls was literally lead infected. Now it's not that much fun anymore, honestly. It's good to know, I guess. Okay, so far this is going great. Okay, so this one passed the test as well. Yeah, no red. I always have to like double check. Also, I feel like I now need to wash all of these because now it has like the stuff from the test on it, and I guess that's not really healthy either. Let's move on with my favorite mug. This was my first vintage mug. It's Kilncraft, and that's like a very sought after brand, and this style, like they go for quite a bit of money online. I found this one randomly in a thrift store. I'm a little afraid. Please, please just don't. Maybe I should also go over the bits where it's like a tiny bit chapped, because apparently that's where the lead can leak through. Seems to be doing okay. This seems alright. This seems like a mug that we can continue to use. Let's do this bowl because it's kind of like the same as the one that had lead. So yeah, let's give this one a go. Oh no. This one turned dark red so quickly. Oh, I'm so sad. I love this bowl. I love the shape. We use this so much. So it now has to go. Damn, I'm sad. That was such a good bowl. But I feel like this one would be nice as a planter. When we're gonna do like the balcony next year, I feel like we could put like some little plants in here. I'm gonna use it for that. So I don't want this video to be extremely long and boring. So I feel like I'm just gonna go through these next ones. And if we detect any lead, we need to talk about it. It didn't take long. I tested this pot and it tested positive for lead, and I'm a little sad now because I love this pot. It also has a lid. It's such a cool thing. But yeah, it has lead, so I think it needs to go. Oh, this was one of my favorite pots. This was one of my first vintage pots. I'm not sad. So let's continue with this because this is part of a set. I have 3 of these. And I'm just gonna say, if this one tests positive, I'm a little screwed because what am I gonna cook with then? sucks for us. Seems like we're gonna be hungry tonight because our pots, like our 3 pot set, apparently is very lead infested. Like, do you see how dark the red is in here and on this tip? I can't believe this, honestly. What am I supposed to do? I feel like I could go to the thrift store and just pick up more pots, but then should I bring the testing things? Should I bring the swabs? How do I do that? I mean, I also need to bring water. I'm so sad. These pots have been with me for so many moons. I can't, honestly. I'm about to cry, honestly. How can that happen? It also made me very nervous, so I need to test all of the other pots now. Let's start with this one. I just use it. Maybe I just poisoned myself a little more. Let's see. Are we going to be hungry forever now? Okay, so far it's looking great, but like the other one looked good in the beginning too, and then it turned dark very soon. I feel like we're lucky. So far, it's very orange, and I've been doing this for like a solid 20 seconds, so we're almost through. So now we have 2 small pots left, but we also have that big yellow one. And I feel like I should test that as well, just to be sure. So I just pulled this out of the dishwasher. It isn't clean or anything, because we cooked in it yesterday. Because we cooked in it like 2 days ago. Please don't. Please don't. Also, we found this one on the side of the road. My boyfriend's mom did when we moved into our old apartment. And they have the same pot. So I have to make a very unpleasant call if this is going to turn red. I love this pot just as much as we do. I am so relieved right now that this didn't turn red. I mean, at least we're left with like 3 pots. And that's something we can work with until we find another solution. Side, nothing else tested positive, so it's only the pots and these kind of glass-like dishes. So that got me thinking if it might also be in my glasses. This one I got from my grandma. I love it. It has peacocks. It's like the most eclectic 1960s glass. This one I recently thrifted. Such a cool pattern. And this one I got gifted by my best friend along with like a jug. So if any of these are gonna be... I don't want to think about it, honestly. So yeah, let's get this started. Also, I just realized that this glass once had to be a present by like a German bank. Because it has a little sign down here. That's a Sparkasse, I know that. That's funny. That's a good present. I feel like back in the day, advertisement presents were so much better than they are now. Nonetheless, let's try these. It doesn't help if they have lead. I'm gonna cry, but also I cannot change it. I just feel like now I live blissfully unaware. But I shouldn't. I should just test them. I'm just going to be so sad if any of these have lead. That turned dark so fast. And so dark. Oh no. Oh hell no, I have 6 of these. No. This one too turned dark so fast. Please, I have so much hope into this glass now. Please, just, please. It turned red in like a second. Oh no. That one is so dark as well. Oh no. I honestly don't know what to do. I love these glasses and I don't have any glasses left. Ugh. I feel like I have to read whether this is like certain and also whether it's okay, because like I feel like when you drink out of these you don't really touch the paint, but that's not safe either, right? Part of me wishes I never came across that article. Another part of me is like, people in the 1670s didn't all die from lead poisoning. Like, I'm certain my grandma has used these glasses and she is fine. So what now? Should I get rid of everything? Is it okay to keep something? If anyone knows anything about this, maybe anyone out there is like a little better in chemistry, science than I am, just knows a little more. Is it okay to drink from glasses that have lead because I love them so much? Or is it just a very stupid idea? I don't know, but I don't want to part with all of my glasses. I'm honestly speechless. I, going into this, thought that maybe like 1 or 2 of my bowls might have lead, and then that would be okay because I have a lot. Maybe like a cup or 2. But how is it that it's like my pots that I don't have a lot of, my glasses that I don't have a lot of, and like 2 glass bowls though. But they turn dark so fast. I'm so disappointed. I'm so sad. Honestly, so sad. I want to go thrifting soon, so maybe I can look for new pots and new glasses, but then I cannot bring these, or can I? Like, I mean, I could bring them and just bring a little bit of water, but that's insane, right? On here it says that a red, violet, or pink swab indicates presence of lead, so it's not certain. But maybe I'm also just trying to make this better than it is, because it might just be very dangerous. But then as I said, I'm just thinking, people have gone so many years and decades eating and drinking from lead-infested stuff, and nothing happened. So is it really that bad? I don't know. Ugh. I think I need a moment. I'm just gonna take a little break. I think I'm gonna play with my baby a little to cheer me up, and then we'll see what else I can do with this day. So it is the end of the day. It's like 7:30 now. I just took Teddy Boy to bed. We took out the bunnies and cuddled them a little. I think it's just important to cuddle them daily to just get them used to us, but then also give them their space. A lot of you actually recommended us to like get a little hideaway for them, and that's definitely something we plan on doing. So yeah, also I'm still sipping on the tea that I made myself earlier. It has pretty much cooled off till now, but I think I quickly have to talk about this because this definitely is the best tea I've had so far. It is so much better than all the other ones. Like, all the other ones were solid, good teas, but this one is exceptionally well made. It is herby, it is a little spicy, it has a very nice fruity flavor. So to me, this is my favorite one. If you are one of the people who has this advent calendar or won one in the giveaway, let me know what you think about this one, if this was your favorite one so far as well. So yeah, I'm still pretty disappointed and like a little sad with the lead testing. Honestly, I knew that, like, obviously I knew that part of my dishes were probably contaminated, but I'm just sad. I feel like I get attached to things kind of easily, and so it's just a little hard for me to let go of these things, and like, they're just so beautiful, especially with the glasses. We just got all these glasses, and they're so amazing, but can you actually keep them? I'm so much on the verge about that. But yeah, Teddy Boy and I are planning to go to my favorite thrift store tomorrow. I've never really took him thrifting, so that's going to be interesting, but he loves to sit in like the little foldable chair part of the shopping cart, so I feel like he will be enjoying this as much as I will. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along doing that tomorrow, and I just hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for spending it with me. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I really did, even though the lead part was kind of hard. It was fun to make this video. I hope you have a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next video. See you tomorrow, everybody.